Happy New Year! Welcome back. My name is Aaron Kais, and you're watching another one of my comic book pull lists. I hope you had a very Merry Christmas, and I hope you're enjoying 2017 so far. This is coming a little late. I was on vacation. I went back to the States for a little family time. That was very nice. I bought a whole bunch of comic books there. I got a whole bunch of comic books as presents as well. I think I want to do maybe a quick video, just kind of outline some of the really great ones I got, which will come later on. But today, what we're going to be doing, same as always, is looking at the comics that I got from DCBS, or Discount Comic Book Service. So here comes the disclaimer. As I said before, I live in Japan, so it takes a while for me to get these comics. You might have already read some of these. I got the box right here. Let's get down to it. Alright. First one, we have Justice League number 10. I do think I'm going to stop getting issues after the 11th one. They're jumping from point A to point B without enough explanation, I think. If the story was a little more fleshed out, I think I could really enjoy it, but next, we have Moon Knight number 9. This is a title that I am really enjoying. They're going very slow with it. Mark Spector is having to deal with his multiple personalities, and we're trying to figure out which one is actually real and where he actually stands and everything. So I really, really do enjoy Moon Knight right now. Alright, next we have The Unworthy Thor number 2. I read the first issue a little while ago. I really do like this. Last month I was saying something about he's picking up the hammer that the evil Thor was holding. But then I remembered after that he already did get that. He already held that. He was using it for a while. So I don't know what I was thinking there. What he is looking for, I think, is the hammer that was crafted by Tony Stark for the Thor in the Ultimate Universe. Alright, next we have Ninjak number 22. This is a cat cosplay variant for this, and I really love it. Like 3 months ago, as soon as they were announced, there was a whole bunch of hate going on these Valiant cat variant covers, but they are amazing. I don't care what you say. I think every Valiant comic I got, I think this month, is the cat cosplay variant. Here I have Daredevil number 14, an artist who uses humans. Well, he has to murder them. He uses them in his art, always trying to make some kind of pretentious artistic message. And he has been using Inhumans recently. The new hero Blind Spot, as we saw last issue, is in trouble. I think perhaps he's gotten taken. Daredevil is working in the shadows, kind of with the law enforcement of the Inhumans to try to find this guy. So it is very cool. Alright, here we have one of my favorites. This is Descender number 17. I haven't, but maybe I will make a best of 2016 comic books. This will definitely be in the top 5. If you've watched any of my videos, you of course know how much I like this comic. If this is your first time, I would just like to recommend it again. Descender, written by Jeff Lemire, same guy who's writing Moon Knight, which I also really like a lot. It's amazing. Here we have a comic that I hadn't been picking up the floppies for, but I had been reading, which is The Flash. I picked this one up exclusively because of The Shade will be making a guest appearance in here. This will wrap up that arc, which The Shade is making an appearance. I'm looking forward. I haven't read the last issue yet. I was waiting to get this one so I could read them together. Here I have Wonder Woman number 12, an amazing series that I'm liking very much. I do like these variant covers by Jenny Frison. Maybe that's her name, and the story by Greg Rucka. Here we have a short series by Valiant. This is Britannia. This is number 4. As you can see, we have another cat cosplay variant. I think it's the same cat. And it's extra funny because this comic is actually pretty violently brutal. Man, it's really good. It's really good. I really like it. Dismembered heads. This dude's fighting. And then you got cute kitties on it. Alright, here we have Inhumans vs. X-Men number 1. I think I got 0 in here somewhere. This is a variant cover by Michael Cho. So I am looking forward to this. I think it's maybe a 6-part series. Here we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 65. Looks like a Christmas issue. Here we have another kitty cat cosplay variant. This is for Wrath of the Eternal Warrior number 14. Yes, He-Man, Thundercats, issue number 2 of 6. This is going to be great. If you liked either one of those shows growing up, or some of the, if you read comics, or even just had the action figures, I think this is something you might really enjoy. Great comic by the same guy who writes Walking Dead. This is probably a better story though. This is Invincible number 131. This one's funny because on the bottom here it says, "Truth is, this cover is a spoiler. Should have gone with that one that was just hands." So I guess this is probably just the end of the issue. Those people got. Yeah. All right, here we have another Justice League. This is number 9. And again, I just don't like how he draws males' faces. Wonder Woman looks okay there, but Flash's, I think the jaw, something about it I just really don't like. Nobody talks about this, and it leads me to believe maybe I'm the only person reading it, but I do like it. This is Squadron Supreme number 13. We see that Namor is coming back, like a time travel thing. We're going to go back and maybe see through some time portal, be able to bring him back before they killed him. Because Squadron Supreme killed Namor, and now members of Squadron Supreme are trying to bring him back. Alright, this is one villain that has, well, I don't even really think I need to say it, that he's become really popular. But here we have new Thanos series. This is number 1. Here we have Trinity number 3. The Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman, the DC Trinity. And where we left them last, well, Poison Ivy has them trapped in the barn and using some kind of toxin to make them think they are still awake and they're in some kind of dream world, but it's connected, and so they're gonna have to like deal with their biggest fears in that world. All right, again, Britannia. This is number 3. We had number 4 a little earlier. Maybe I should just do them in order. Nah, this don't matter. All right, here is a character you might have known if you were into any kind of anime in the 80s and 90s. We have a comic of Vampire Hunter D. This started on one of those crowdfunding sites. A whole bunch of people donated, and then they got a whole bunch of extras. I just ordered it regularly through DCBS, but I have been waiting for it for quite a while. And it's coming out of Stranger Comics. I don't think I've ever read a title from them before, so this will be my first. I mentioned this comic a little earlier. This is Flash number 11, where the Shade is appearing. Alright, I liked Flash Thompson's Venom. I liked Venom Space Knight. I thought it was great. I thought Flash Thompson and Venom were a good addition to the new Guardians of the Galaxy team. However, some people didn't think so. So, they made Venom go crazy after he was supposed to be, I don't know, in recovery, I guess. And now he's going to be finding a new host and going, I don't know, nuts. And I did order 3 issues, but I had a little preview of the art inside. I don't like it. Actually, I was hoping it would just be a continuation of Flash Thompson and Venom. I mean, if this could come back around and give back to Flash, I think that would be great. I'd really love it. But I ordered 3 issues, so I'll get that. If I'm super impressed, which I'm not very optimistic about, then of course I'll continue or get more. But for now, I'm stopping after 3. And the thing is, it's not even so different. Flash Thompson and this new guy. From what I understand, he is an injured war vet, except he's less optimistic than Flash Thompson. But Flash Thompson wasn't exactly an optimistic person after he was injured. He became an alcoholic, he went into recovery. He's pretty much in the same position that this guy is in when the symbiote finds him. So if this is another kind of, some kind of redemption story, well, it's nothing new. Okay, here I have Titans number 5, variant cover by Mike Choi. They're not dropping many hints about the reason for rebirth in other titles, but I feel like they're dropping a lot in here. We have another Wonder Woman. This is number 11. Oh, pretty awesome cover. All right, here we have Civil War number 7. Only one more to go after this, and then Civil War 2 will be finished. Another part of the connecting variant cover by Kim Jung-gi. Another in my top 5 for the year. This is Harrow County. This is number 18. Really, really awesome story about backwoods little girl around Depression era who has some supernatural powers given to her by her executed witch mother. There are some other supernatural beings that were trying to, show her the ropes and kind of, take control, actually. She was having none of that. Now she's out on her own. We'll see where it goes from there. Got another Ninjak here. This is number 21. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 64. In the past few issues, we've seen some division, first with Michelangelo and the rest of the Turtles because of Splinter's takeover of the Foot Clan. In the more recent issues, we've seen that Leonardo is having a problem with the way that Splinter is running the Foot Clan and his willingness to do it, dirty to get the results that he wants. And for Leonardo, and maybe for some of the other Turtles, specifically Michelangelo, that is not really how they feel about the situation. All right, we have Conan the Slayer. This is number 5. This is a comic that I really like just because of Conan chopping people's heads off and beating them up and just doing whatever Conan does. Saga, Chapter 40. This is number 1 comic of the past few years, not just 2016. I don't know what else to say about that. It is an amazing story that is breaking boundaries, taking steps in new directions that you haven't seen in comics, as well as keeping it an amazing, amazing down-to-earth story as well. There's one comic I didn't get the cat variant for, unless I'm mistaken and it comes next month for number 2. This is a new series by Valiant Comics. This is Savage. The story goes, from what I understand so far, a very popular couple, think David Beckham and, what is it, Posh Spice? I forget her name, Victoria or something. There's a plane crash. They're on a deserted island, and there happens to be dinosaurs there. This is the story about their child growing up and being a total Tarzan or Turok type of character. For new series in 2016, it's only on issue 3, but I would say this is one of the best new comics to come out in 2016. This is 7 to Eternity. As I said, it's number 3. It's a Rick Remender story. John Opeña, I hope that's how you pronounce his name, is doing the art. It's about a guy confronting this dictator who wants him to finally bend the knee. He refuses, and in the last issue, a small, maybe the remaining faction of rebels who all use magic assault the throne room. It's pretty awesome. The first issue, if you are interested, you should probably pick it up now because actually it's gaining in price every week. Here I have Inhumans vs. X-Men. This is number 0. Unfortunately, I think in shipment, I got this fold in here, this wrinkle. What I'm going to do, I want to take a picture and send it to DCBS and see if I can get another copy. Last time, there was a rip in one of my comics. They were very nice. I sent a picture to them, and they sent me a new comic in the next shipment. So, I'll see if I can do that again. Yeah, this is kind of, it's a shame. Even though it's in that Tsum Tsum, I don't even like Tsum Tsum. New stories for Tales from the Crypt. If you like horror, this is probably something you should pick up. I don't know if there's a delay in number 2 or I just missed it, but I ordered this 3 months ago and I haven't seen an issue number 2 yet. Could be my error, or there could be some delays in number 2. Well, I hope I didn't miss it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Universe number 4. We have 2 stories going on here. We have a longer story in the beginning and a very short story. Right now it's going through like a Leonardo battling a whole bunch of Foot Clan in the second story. In the first story, they're making new relationships with kind of more, I guess, violent mutants. So it is pretty cool. I really like Kang the Conqueror, one of my favorite villains from Marvel, and I'm really excited about this arc here. We have, I think this is the Kang War 5. I think it is. Got a few different iterations of Kang on the cover. This cover by Alex Ross is very nice. This is Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, number 2. Another in my top, well, we'll say this is top 10. It's probably 5 or 6, but we have Black Science. This is number 26. Another Rick Remender story that I do like a lot. Amazing story. Lastly, I have here, this is Scott Snyder and Jeff Lemire's AD After Death. This is book 1. You see, it's much larger than these comics. This is magazine size. I was not expecting that. I mean, I don't really know that much about what I'm going to get into in this. I just know that Scott Snyder and Jeff Lemire are involved in it, and that is really all I need to know, really. Also, if you're wondering, this is from Image Comics. Alright, there you have it. I really hope you had a fun time watching. How about you? I mentioned some of the comics that I really thought were great in 2016. I'd really like to know your favorite comics in 2016. Please let me know. If you have any questions, I'd love to answer them. Just leave them below in the comments. If I made any mistakes, or if you'd like to just let me know anything, leave that also. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you really liked it, we'd both be winners if you subscribed. Well, that's all I got to say for now. I do hope you come back next time. I'm Aaron, guys. Thanks a lot. I didn't practice what to say. What should I say? That's awesome. Shoko? What should I say? We got Lockjaw and... oh, darn it. I can't remember the... wait, what did I just say? What else do I say at the end?